Hey guys, I apologize in advance, but I'm gonna have to kind of go on a rant here while I get ready because I've been pretty pissed off. So my flight yesterday from LAX to Stockholm, in Stockholm, I had a 9-hour layover, which was perfectly fine because I got to see the city. So I'm walking from the train to the city. I'm trying to find, there was this free walking tour and my camera stopped working. So it's been fine the whole time I've owned it, and of course as soon as I get to the place, as soon as I get to Europe, my camera just doesn't want to work anymore. Stuff like this always happens to me and I was so pissed, like I wanted to cry. I haven't slept and it froze on me, like this won't close all the way. Just I've tried everything, I've watched every YouTube video and it's just not working, and it just pissed me off so much because I had this whole trip planned, all these pretty places I wanted to record. So I'm actually using my lover's camera right now, which isn't like technically the best, but at least it's something. So the walking tour was actually the only thing that made me happy and kind of made me forget about my camera, which I loved. I loved our tour guide. But what kind of annoyed me, in general, this is my #1 pet peeve, which is people staring. The majority of people there are really white, blonde, blue-eyed people, like Trump's wet dream. And I don't know if I just look odd to them, if I'm too brown for them or something, but a lot of them kept staring at me. I just hate when people stare. And what makes it worse is that sometimes I think it's all in my mind because I don't have that great vision. So like if I see it from the side of my eye, I'm like, oh, it's probably just in my head. But when I have my contacts on and I notice that it's really happening, it just makes it even worse. Because like I'll feel someone staring and then I'll just go like this and then they'll look away like really fast. And so many people were staring at me and I'm like, is there something on my face? Like, is there something wrong with me? I don't know if people are like super racist there. I highly doubt it, but there had to be some weird reason. I'm just so pissed that I didn't get any videos. I just sent a few snaps to my friends and that was it. And so yeah, that kind of ruined the whole mood yesterday. So I didn't sleep for that 10-hour flight, and then I had that 9-hour layover and my back was killing me. My back always kills me on flights and trips, and my feet are swollen still, and I'm just in pain. I know this sounds so dramatic, but just coming back to Europe or just anywhere out of the States, I always feel so much safer. I know everyone's on edge because of all the shootings lately, but that's the truth. I feel safer when I'm out of the States. And the people who are like, okay, if you don't like it, then leave. Like, oh, trust me, we're trying to leave. We're gonna leave eventually. Like, I feel like those people who always say like, oh, why don't you leave? Or who think America is like the best country in the world, they're probably people who have never left. Because trust me, if you've left the USA and you've gone to another country, you will see how much better so many other countries are. Even just the Philippines, even when I go to the Philippines, I feel safer. And I always feel like it's the people who have never left the US who think that we have the best country in the world. We don't. And those are the people who think we are so free. No, you're not free. Like I said, if you leave the country, you can see and feel how free we are not in that country. And just cutting away from all the news and media is just a huge relief on my soul right now. Like I can't wait to go out and explore the city today. Another thing that's so annoying is that I have one of those allergic bumps I get. They're painful. It's not a white head or a black head. They're just painful and they don't go away for months. And I've used the same products, so I don't know what could have caused that. But of course, like the day right before I'm traveling, it just decides to pop up and it hurts. The universe is like, no, Sasha, we just don't want you to enjoy anything. So even though my feet are swollen and my calves and my back hurt, the train is right near our hotel. So I'm gonna try to just walk around and bring you guys with me. I'm sorry because I feel like this camera quality isn't as good as my other camera. Also right now talking to the camera, I feel like I have this weight off my chest because when I film at home, I've said this a few times, but I know that my neighbors listen to me when I talk. And I always feel like I kind of have to censor myself and I talk quietly. Like I feel like I can't really express myself. And it just feels like a huge weight has lifted off my chest. I can talk to you guys. I don't feel like anyone's listening to me. I mean, they could be, but I think there's pretty thick walls. Okay, so this is basically the best outfit I can do right now. I'm technically not even supposed to be going out today, but let's head out. You know what? I should have just listened to my body because my back is cramping. I seriously should have just listened to my body and just stayed and rested. Today was supposed to be a rest day, but of course I was like, no, I have to see so many things today. Oh my gosh. It feels so good to take out these sticky pads. Once you sweat, they kind of like fall off, but at the same time, I don't want to be wearing a bra while I sweat because my bra is gonna be all sticky and nasty and sweaty, and I wouldn't want to wear it the next day, and those can dry down. It just sucks because they'll fall off if you start sweating. It's hot and it's humid. Like, I kind of didn't really expect that for Vienna. Normally, I can walk for miles. Like, I don't get sore, my back doesn't get sore, but a plane always jacks up my back and then it kind of ruins my whole trip. I'm just gonna try to rest. Maybe I might go out again. We'll see. So I'll see you guys with whatever I'm gonna do next. Good morning, guys. So it's day 2. Technically, it's supposed to be day 1 because yesterday was a rest day, but I decided to go out and kill my back. So just from yesterday, I learned that Vienna is basically a baby of Spain and Germany. It's gorgeous. It's so funny because so many of us at the places I looked at yesterday, all of us were like hiding in the shade. Like, no one was really around taking pictures. We were all just hiding in the shade because it was so humid and hot. Anyways, last night when the sun was down and the air felt nice and cool, I walked over to a nearby restaurant, and I wasn't kidding when I said I haven't been excited to travel ever since my dad passed. But for a split second while I was walking, listening to music, looking at all these pretty buildings, I just had this wave of like calm, peaceful emotions. And even though it happened really quickly, it really did help. Anyway, so today I got a big bus tour ticket. Hopefully that will help me because I'm not kidding, my back would cramp up every 5 minutes and I would have to stop on the street and just bend over. I might go get a massage tomorrow or today, it depends how bad my back feels again. But let's go and head out. I'm back from all the places I went to today. Hold on, let me go turn on the light. It's so hot. I don't know which light is which. Anyways, I thought today was gonna be fun because There were so many sights to see, but it was just truthfully such a bad day. I had a migraine the whole time. I still have the same migraine. My back hurts, my neck hurts. But the number one thing that kind of ruined everything was how freaking hot it is. And I'm pretty sure I burnt my arms. I'm gonna try to put sunscreen on it tomorrow. Like, the only thing that made me happy today was the vegan food I ate. I went to the same restaurant nearby. It's called Gorilla Kitchen. That sandwich was so good. Like, that's the only thing that made me happy. And right next to it, there's like this fountain. It's so pretty. Just sitting there makes me so calm. But the worst part was when I was on the big bus coming back, I got on the bus stop number 1, and our hotel is on bus stop number 16, which is the last stop. And it took over 2 hours to get here. And there was absolutely no AC, no air, no windows open on that bus. 2 out of the 3 buses I rode today didn't have any AC. So I felt like I was gonna pass out. Thank God I had some water. Like, I was just sweating, and I sat in that bus for 2 hours. It just amplified all my pain. So that was not fun. Like I said, it wasn't a good day today, and it sucks because all the buildings are so pretty, but the sun ruined it, and I don't have my lover to enjoy it with me. That was my day today. Hopefully tomorrow goes better. We shall see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm about to head out, but I just want to talk about the things I've learned from yesterday. So I'm gonna bring some ibuprofen. I do not want to spend the whole day with a headache again. I'm also gonna be one of those Asians who brings an umbrella when it's hot. I always notice that it's Asians, but you know, you can't say anything bad because it's smart. No wonder their skin is so good, you know, they protect it all the time, so I cannot get sunburn again. I did get tan just all here on my arms, and I can't let that happen again, so I am gonna bring my umbrella. It sucks because I actually want to go inside all the buildings, but they're not horribly expensive. It's just I don't have time. There's at least like 12 to 15 sites I want to see, and I just truly can't see them all. Also, the people who've been staring at me here compared to Stockholm isn't that bad. If I catch someone staring at me, especially women, and if you smile, I will smile back at you. If you give me a bitchy look and you're just staring at me, giving me a bitchy look, I am not gonna smile at you. In Stockholm, like, the majority of the looks I was getting was kind of like this. I think I'm ready to go. So let's head out. Vegan restaurant called Yam, and it says it's open, but it is not. What's new? This always happens when I travel. Why did you do this to me, Yam? Why? Hey guys, so I am back. It's only 3 p.m. and I'm just done for the day. It's probably because I started really early and I basically saw everything I wanted to see today. Coming back to the hotel, I'm just like, oh, I just want to rest. I got that bra I was talking about in my pack with me because I wanted this specific bra, but it's way more expensive in the States than it is here in Europe. So I got that. Thank God I brought that bra because I've been sweating. It's been disgusting with how much I'm sweating. I felt so bad when I tried on the bra. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to buy it because the bra was basically wet from my sweat. I know, TMI. And when I took off my nipple covers, like there was just a pool of sweat. So yeah, that's how hot it is. I really am thinking about going to get that massage, but I don't want to leave the room, but at the same time I'm hungry. Oh yeah, and remember when I was talking about people staring? So when I was on the bus coming home, one of the guys working at Big Bus, he came inside to randomly check our tickets. He said something in German to the driver and like pointed at me and kind of like giggled or something. See, like I don't know what's people's problem with me. Like I'm very confused. So yeah, that was pretty much my day. I went to 3 churches and I went to this really cute like outdoor shopping center. Tomorrow our train ride is at 6 a.m. That's gonna be fun. We are going to Prague. So either I see you guys there or I might do something else today. We'll see. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
3 days later. 4 to 6 more days later.
So we're back in Vienna. We were supposed to go to Bratislava today, but we were both so tired from the drive yesterday. So both the hotels, this one and the last one, were both very deceiving because they look nothing like the pictures. I'll put a picture of the room right next to here. So this is what the TV and fan looks like. That's the bed. It came with the hoe. And that's in front of the bed. So there's that. And then there's the bed. The lie, so do not come to this hotel. It's called My Next Summer Hotel. Oh, and we found this big ass spider when we came in above the bed. I don't know if I'm gonna put this Vienna part in my first vlog or the last vlog because we're here before we leave tomorrow. I think we're just gonna go eat, and there is one place, it's not a bar, but it's a beer shop that sells the Hoegaarden Rosé rose that I was obsessed with in Belgium. Oh, it smells like rose. Oh, it's really good. There was 3 different places in each country that we went to that had it, but we just had no time to go sit at a bar because we were too busy exploring. Tonight, we're finally going to have some Sacher torte from Cafe Sacher. I'm not sure, I'll put it. It's where they sell the original Sacher torte. Anyways, in culinary school, my favorite chef was Austrian, and he was the chef in our artisan cakes and pastries class. And there are 3 words that he always said that I always think of him, which is Krokenbush, Sacher torte, and Wunderbar. And my lover would always say it. He still kind of says it. I don't have any contact with that chef, but it would be nice to tell him that I'm having like the original Sacher torte because he would always make us bake it in his class. That and Krokenbush. So yeah, I'm finally excited to taste the original Sacher torte, so we're doing that tonight. There's always a super long line at that cafe. Hopefully we don't get too crazy today. We just go eat and see maybe like 1 or 2 other sites and then have Sacher torte tonight, and then we're going back home tomorrow morning. So we'll see you guys at the vegan restaurant. So this is more the weather I was expecting in Vienna. It's cold and gloomy, but it's not raining. I didn't expect it to be more like California weather. Sorry, they're so handsome. So now we're looking for the umbrella street. Oh, that's cute. Nice. What's mine? Nice. Dankeschön.
Have a perfect day.
Thank you, you too. Bitch, look what I found. Yes. So in Brussels, I found this beer. It's called Hogarden Rosé. And yes, I got it because my middle name's Rose and I love roses. I have a rose tattoo, but I hate light beers and my favorite's dark beers. What's wrong? Anyways, it's extremely hard to find this, at least in the States, and it's here. So I really want to see if it tastes the same.
That shouldn't.
I think it still tastes the same. I can't tell. It's fruity. I really can't tell if I just hyped it up in my mind because it's been 2 years, or maybe because it was colder. Like, I really can't tell if it tastes the same, you know? Because we were in Belgium, it's probably fresher. Apparently this is rose beer, and you think it would taste nasty, but it actually tastes really good. Because I like anything rose in general, but seriously, it tastes really good. I can't really find this in the States, so might as well. And we can drink in the park and we can drink all around here, which is cool. So we're back. We're gonna freshen up and change. It's crazy because just 10 days ago when we were here, everywhere I went to, all the tourist sites, it was packed with people, and now we've gone to some of the same tourist sites and there's absolutely nobody there. It's just locals. I don't see anyone with their cameras walking around anymore. Like, everyone had their camera on their shoulder. If we just waited 10 more days and stayed here, then there would have been no one and it wouldn't have been a heat wave. So I guess we'll see you guys at Cafe Sacher. So we're back from Cafe Sacher Wien. Truthfully, I don't think we both thought it was that amazing. The Sacher tort was just a little bit dry. I wasn't even the one who pointed it out. And it tasted more just like normal chocolate cake. And I remember when we made it in class that there was more of that apricot jam in there. So yeah, it just tasted like chocolate cake, nothing special. And like I said, it was just a little bit dry. And I'm pretty sure you could go other places in Vienna and find better Sacher torts than that. But yeah, I don't think it was that amazing, especially for the long lines waiting for it. Even the hot chocolate I got was really kind of like watered down. He liked his black coffee, but you know, that was the only kind of good thing. But definitely if you want to go, you should try it out. But we're packing and we're going to leave tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. I'll see you guys back in the States.